Hello everyone, Brickships1912 here. And sorry, real quick, for the 3-month gap there in videos, but I'm here now, and in this video we'll be taking a detailed look at my LEGO MOC of the most advanced ocean liners of all time, well, one of the most. This is a MOC showcase on my 1/300 scale SS United States. Let's get into it. So quick little, obviously we all know SS United States, but I'll just give a little bit of information about her. Built in the United States, obviously, after a country. Launched in 1951, built by William Francis Gibbs, legendary man, for a maiden voyage in 1952, obviously breaking the blue ribbon on both crossings really quickly, and obviously having the sneaky design features of a ship for war if it ever turned. So we'll get rid of this SS United States footage that we have playing here right now, and here is my SS United States in 1/300 scale. Now I built her in this scale because, one, she'd be giant in my usual scale, and two, I wanted to challenge myself a little bit by going for a smaller scale here. Had some more sneaky design features that we'll have to get into when we get closer to the model, just giving you this wonderful little open shot of her. But let's get into those design features. One of the design challenges in this model that I had to face was the shaping of her funnels. Because as we all know, her funnels were a teardrop shape, not like the ovals of the Olympic class, Mauritania, Lusitania, basically every other ocean liner on the planet. She had a bit more of a Art Deco space age look to her. So this is actually the first time ever I've actually had to order the pieces to give a funnel design a test to see if it would actually build, if it will be sturdy enough, and all that jazz. So we'll go into a little bit of this funnels design. It's got a little bit, for the first time ever in a Brickships1912, is this going to fall apart or is this going to behave itself? Okay, it didn't die. Cool. I've actually used the stud on the side technique to build out this curved piece that just sticks on underneath there. And that's obviously the same for the blue part, just got a bit more different way to connect it. And I have had to use a little bit of blue tack just to fill in this gap, because otherwise there is just this weird gap between this section of the white and the blue. And another thing that I've had to do, now I'm going to use a bit of a clip of the digital model of her to show what I'm meaning here, but let's bring her a little closer. Oh god, her promenade. This was another piece that was very difficult, because obviously in this scale a brick is basically a deck, and she's got these very peculiar window designs for her promenades because they were enclosed. They're not like Titanic where they were half enclosed, open most of the way. Even then when they were enclosed they had small windows. These were big, massive windows to let light in. I've had to use stud on side techniques, and then also, oh god, I just broke her, oh no. Quick repair job, back in action. I've had to use, come on, flip over please. I've had to use the bracket pieces here to continue the deck above these, because then it's thin enough. I also need to really quickly push that back in. I'll bring her in again. Bring her in with that one and only funnel. I've had to use a lot of tiles and plates here. I wonder if I could pull this out without hurting her all that much. This is probably a bad idea. Okay, so this is her promenade window construction. I've had to use a minifig neck bracket piece here to finish it. This is a very fragile piece, a lot of plates in it, but with it out of the way, we can actually see a little bit of the internals that's happening in here. I hope I'm able to get this back in, but well, that's a future me problem. I am very happy with how this came out, this whole system. Let's see if I can put it in on camera without crying. I'm gonna cry. Okay, that went in actually kinda beautifully. Thank you, SS United States. Now, I must say a really quick thank you to my friend Fitzgrits here, because he is like my resident SS United States knowledgeable person. He knows a lot about this ship, a lot more than little old Australian me. Give you a nice beautiful shot down her bow there, and a little bit of a tumble home piece. I made it have a little bit of tumble home because the ship, obviously, as we all know, was fatter at the bottom than she was at the top, for stability purposes. But we're going to make our way down to the stern. This is excellent camera work by me. We're going to work to the stern, and we'll give a little bit more look into this, because if you've seen the before renders before I actually built this model, I'll put some here. They were not good. Like, she was missing the lifeboat davits. She was missing most of the details. And I must say, I wasn't proud. I'm not proud of that model after what Fitz helped me add to this model, because it is now a beautiful piece of work. It's also the first time that I've done portholes along the side of a ship. Oh, let's give you another. So she's obviously got 2 funnels. She's got her deck cranes, all that. I'm going to try and, oh god, don't die. I might actually, let's pause this camera again, and we'll do a flyover shot of the model. And we'll talk about her and all that. So, quick camera jump. We're not that shaky. Alright, so now we're at free cam. We can look at every detail on this thing. I am so very, very happy with this United States model and all the details. The funnels came out beautifully, and you can see they're on a pivot. They've got their iconic shape. The lifeboat davit's a tennis court in between the 2 funnels. Got her giant air conditioning unit, I believe this was. Fitz, you can kill me in the comment section if I'm wrong. I'm not an expert on this one. More tennis courts down the back. Raised roof. It's even, I think, if I'm not mistaken, actually got, yep, the little cutout underneath the back here. Underneath this. Let's go back to the front of her. Some of the pieces do sit a little funny because there's a bit of loosey-goosiness happening where there's no connection points. I've tried to fix it. Nothing's fixing it. There's also a seam there from shear. The model needs to be basically kept flat at all times, which is difficult. But yeah, this is my SS United States, and I will just really quickly put us back onto the tripod for a second, and we'll say our goodbyes. And so everyone, thank you all so much for being patient with me while I've been lackluster on the videos. I promise you I will get more out. I will try, because it is the big 10-year anniversary of my channel this year, and I don't want to be only like uploading 10 videos this year, because that'd be just a bit sad. But there are big things on the horizon that I cannot show to you just yet. But with that out of the way, please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye everyone.